Alright, so I've done this video a few times before. I'm going to do it again a bit better, I guess. It's about people saying, I'll come see you when I'm ready. Or people touching base saying, I really want to see you, but I've just got to do a few things first. And I had, shout out to Shona, we had this conversation last night, and it's not a bad thing, right? I'm stoked that you are being conscious that you need to reach out and you need help. What I want to challenge you on is that the biggest thing we see when I catch up with someone and I take someone as a client, when we go through our stuff, they usually go, shit, I wish I'd seen you X amount of years ago. And they were the same thing. They were trying to get themselves to this stage or to this point where it made sense to get a financial advisor. And usually it comes about where they just had enough and they become a client and they go, fuck, I wish I'd done this years ago. So we want to make sure that if you're following us and reaching out thinking, I'm going to come see you when I'm ready, I'm going to come see you when I'm ready, there's a good chance you'll never be ready or in the perfect position in your mind, right? And a lot of the time it'll come down to you just want to be in a better position so you don't feel embarrassed about showing us your current position. And we've got to get rid of that because that's going to kill you. That ego or that idea of I need to be in a better position, I don't want them to see me doing so bad. You don't go to a doctor when you're better. You go when you're sick, right? You don't wait till your car gets fixed better and then go see a mechanic and say, oh, now can you have a look at it? It doesn't happen like that. We're the same thing, right? You don't lose all of this weight and then go see a PT. You don't get fit and go see a PT, right? Shit like that's the same thing. Now, what I want to say to you guys is that our meeting's free. Our discovery meeting to come on board and us see whether we think it's right for you to become a client or not, that's free. We don't charge for that. So what do you got to lose? What have you got to gain is us saying, holy shit, no, you're ready now. We can get you ahead really fast. What you've got to lose is you wait a couple of years and look back and go, holy shit, I could have been there where I am now heaps quicker. So don't cost yourself time and money by either your ego or just thinking that, we'll come get in touch with you when we're ready. Because it's like when you try and have a kid, right? Like Gemma and I set a date to start trying to fall pregnant because I knew that I would never be living the perfect life for me to be ready to have a kid. So I set a date to say if we're not in the perfect position by here, we're just going to go for it. And that's what we did because it's the same thing. We'd get to a level and we'd say, no, we could work on this a bit, And if I didn't set that date, we still wouldn't have tried yet. I still would have been trying to get the business in the perfect position or whatever, right? So just bite the bullet, come and see us. It's free. Now, I know a lot of you might have this thought process that, I don't want to, I'm not ready, and then I see him, and then he tells me I'm ready because he wants to take on clients. Guys, we turn away more people than we take on board. And I'm doing video testimonials with clients over the next few weeks to actually encompass that. I'm even doing it with some people who aren't clients yet that we've seen and we've met, and we've given them some things to do themselves without charging them, without being a client, so you can see that that's really what we do. I don't want to work with people that I can't add value to straight away. So even though it's a bit of a sales pitch, everyone says, we only take on people we can add value to far above and beyond our fee. That's true with us. That's what we do. We will not take you on if it doesn't make sense. Because I get bored, I get frustrated when I can't do the shit I want to do. So if I ask you to become a client, it's because we can add value straight away and we can get you ahead faster than what you can on your own. And it makes sense. So there's nothing to lose. Don't sit here and think, I'll come see you when I'm ready, I'll come see you when you're ready, because you'll never be ready. You'll never ever be ready, right? But if you've got that mindset, just book in. Just book in and I'll tell you when you can. If you're not ready, I'll tell you what point you need to be to for it to make sense so you can get there faster. And then you can book in and then we can do better things again. So stop wasting your time. Stop, letting your ego get to you or thinking that, we're gonna book in later. I'm gonna get to this point and just book in. Just book in and chat. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'll let you know whether it's a good time or what you need to do to get into that position for it to make sense. So I hope to see a lot of bookings off the back of this. I feel like I've got a duty of care to make sure you guys aren't wasting your own time and with this fake idea in your head that you're going to get to a point where it makes sense. What makes sense is booking in to see if it makes sense right now. So go to the link in the bio, book in, let's have a chat and let's see where you are and let's see if we can get you ahead quicker. If not, I'll give you some tips, helpful tips and some ideas on a target path that you need to follow to get there quicker. Speak to you soon.